Hi everyone. So we're back at Brookwood Cemetery. I don't know whether you can hear me okay. I'll try and turn the volume up if not. But I am here with Velocity Adventures 949, my partner, and by the looks of it there's been a couple of new burials, but I'm assuming the road's closed for the road, not actual walking on. But the last time I was here was back in, I think it was October, and yeah, I thought I'd come back. So I'm not going to go to the military part, I'm going to stick to the old part. I am planning on going to this part where the train station is just over there, and I am planning on going to the other side, the other cemetery on the other side. It's a bit like Anne's Hill, where they've got a road going through both going through both cemeteries. It's last night it was -2, so as you can tell it's pretty cold. I'll try to wrap up warm best I can, so there's going to be like multiple parts to this video. Yeah, there are going to be like multiple parts to this video. So yeah, there used to be a train track or train that used to come through. It used to come from London. I think I said this before in previous videos. It used to come from London, and it used to come all the way through Woking, Clapham Junction, and then come to Brookwood, and then it used to come through here. So I'll probably put that footage in one of the videos, and I'll try and share as much of that as possible in the video as well. But yeah, it looks like I've had a few burials since I last been here, so it's still active. It's part of one of the Brookwood Cemetery. It's part of one of I think it's like Super 7 or Beautiful 7 or something 7. So yeah, so I think it was back in the 1850s, I think. London was getting overcrowded, so they needed a cemetery outside of London where they could have a cemetery outside London. So they created this massive cemetery outside of London, and they used to have a train that used to come here. So over in the distance there, that is the War Memorial, where they have all the Second World War burials, memorials, but I'm not going to go there today. I've already done a video on that. So I do apologise in advance if I don't feel very into this video or any of the videos. It's just it's so cold, but lucky enough I'm using my GoPro, so I can attach the GoPro to my body, so I can keep my hands in my pockets, keep them warm. And found out last night and I'll probably get a good friend of mine, Caroline, there as well. I'll probably message her later in case she doesn't know. But yeah, a good friend of mine passed away last night. So didn't find out until this morning that a friend of mine passed away last night. She's like me in the sense of like she's a healer, she's a medium, talks to spirits and that kind of stuff. Yeah, she passed away last night. It was a shame. Beautiful lady. She's one of those people that do anything for anyone. Beautiful soul, and she passed away last night. So I'm not going to go too much information because obviously, family. She's got family and whatnot. So, I wonder what's down there. I wonder if there's like a vault or drainage or something down there, or is it just a metal grid? Interesting. Caution, please view. Okay. So apparently according to that mate there, the reason why there's a metal grid on the floor, so you can change your footwear on the way out. But it doesn't say this is the only entrance point for this cordoned off plot. We have led a surface cover so that you can remove and change your footwear on the way out. But it doesn't say why. So is there like some sort of fungus or some sort of something? So I'm not going to go past this point, guys, because I don't know why I have to change my footwear on the way out. So I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. So I'm not going to go in there, guys, just in case there's some sort of something in the grass or whatever. So anyway, so let's carry on exploring and see what we can find. It's a nice beautiful day, like I said, apart from it being cold, the ground is solid, but frozen. Can't see where I'm going because the sun's in my eyes. Let's go this way. But yeah, nice blue sky. About hovering around about freezing right now. Let's try to get the sun out of my eyes so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, so now I know where I am. I must admit, guys, it does look... it looks different in winter. It looks different yeah, in January. Today is January the 10th of January 2026. So that mausoleum there I've gone to a few times. So let's go and say hello. I can't remember his name. Let's go and say hello. I done an EVP session on this gentleman. He's like a well-known figure in this area. So here in Brookwood, they have little plaques, and you scan it and it gives you the information on the person. And he is well known for, I can't remember exactly what. If you go to my Patreon, not Patreon, if you go to Buy Me a Coffee, type in Mystic Cody, I do have his information. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. I do have his information of like what he looked like, who he is, what he did, obviously the year he was born, the year that he died, that kind of thing. I do have his, and that's the plaque I was talking about. So it's Daniel. So that's his name, Daniel. So yeah. So go and check out my old videos from Brookwood, and you'll find that video when I've done an EVP session on this one. So like I said, behind these bushes are the war graves behind here, and yeah, here we are. So this is going to be quite a long video, guys. This is going to be quite a long. And I'm going to split them up into part 1, part 2, that kind of thing. So yeah, just trying to find places that I haven't been before here. And of course I'm going to read some names if I can. I think we've got Kathleen I can't read, Cornell, I think. I think she departed in 1962, aged 76 years. And we've got Daniel, July 14th, July 14th, 24th, looks like 1963. Yeah. So, graves I can get to, guys, I will. And names I can read, I will. But on the way up here today, guys, like I said, I got that bad news this morning. But on the way here, on the way here, Eric Kingston, 30th of November 1919, 14th of October 1997. May the angels lead you into paradise. Maria Kingston, who fell asleep on Rosemary Sunday, the 7th of October 1984, age 64. Oh Jesus, I have found something whom my soul loved. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, I had to stop talking for a minute because there's a couple of people standing here, but they've gone off that way now. But on the way up here, I was thinking of the film Hocus Pocus, so I may have to watch that film either tonight or tomorrow. Normally when I get a film stuck in my head, I have to watch it. Yeah, so got George. It's all in different languages. So obviously I can't read different languages, but yeah. Again, that's the other thing about this cemetery, guys. Again, I'm not being disrespectful, but there are mixed people here. So in other words, you've got people from other countries buried here, and obviously they have names that I can't read. Eric Turner, 3rd of October 1923. He died 15th of July 1982. Owen Turner, 12th of August 1961, and he died 2nd of August 1980. We got Mary Turner from Belfast, lived her life of memories. So I'm assuming it's husband and wife, and maybe son, maybe. So yeah, normally when I get a movie in my head and I know I've got it at home, I've got to watch it. So yeah, again, I'm not going to go too far up here, guys, because I've already done a video on the War Memorial. Try what I do, guys. It's very hard because I've got to obviously use my GoPro, but I'll try and get you like the grave height level, so you can actually see the graves as well. So you're seeing what I'm seeing when it comes to graves. The reason why I'm here because I was drawn to that grave marker. But I'm not too sure what the grave mark is supposed to be, whether it's supposed to be like some sort of, not sure. Again, I can only pick up some words because where it's metal. Yeah, I can't quite read it. So let's head this way, guys and girls, and let's take a wander. Like I said, guys, I'm just having an explore, guys. It's not a paranormal video. Again, I may have said the name wrong. So Sean Lee, yeah, husband, father, son, brother. 8th of November 2016. If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself for an ideal, you become something else entirely. a legend. So let's just adjust you back up a little bit. But I like coming here, guys, because I like the old. I like the old style graves. I like the old style graves. Yeah, back in Victorian times, they used to. I'm going to use the word obsess. They were obsessed with death, burials, that kind of thing. Obsessed is probably the wrong word to use, but they were really into, when it comes to people dying and whatnot. They made death look glamorous. In lasting memory of John, that's a long name, that's a long surname, Hereward Rothwell. That's a long name. I'm just going to say the first name, John. Here lies his wife, Caroline. Sunday the 29th of February 1920, Saturday the 2nd of September 2017. Yeah. So it looks like husband and wife. And by the looks of their grave, it looks like they were well known. Like they're quite. I wouldn't say that they're like. I don't know, but they're quite. You can tell by the symbol, they were quite high up. They had a little bit of wealth. Let's put it that way. And that's the thing with this cemetery as well, guys and girls. If you had a lot of wealth back in the day, I heard a couple of different things about this cemetery, and just by looking around, I don't think it was necessarily true what I'm about to tell you. So, back in the day, when the train used to come through here, it used to be a funeral train. So we've got like hearses today that will take the person that's died to their location of where they want to be. Well, back then, in this cemetery, they used to have what I call a funeral train. So it would be like a steam train, and at the back, obviously the carriages would be the person that have died, and then the carriages behind that would be the family members. So it would be like trying to get my words out. It would be the people that are still here in this world, the living, so to speak. So you had the engine of the train, then you had your first class and you had your second class of like coffins, and then the family members would be first class and then the second class. So on the train they would be divided. It wouldn't be like it is today, where we would mingle together, the rich and poor would mingle together. They used to be separated. But tell by the actual cemetery itself, there's not a quite rich area where all the rich people are buried, and by the looks of it, there's not an area where the poor were buried, if that makes sense. By the looks of it, all of them are like kind of like mingled together, if that makes sense. But then I've got I got told and heard that they were separated, so the rich was with the rich and the poor was with the poor. But by looking around at the graves, it doesn't look like that. So yeah, it doesn't look like that at all when you walk around. I hope you guys hear me okay. I am trying to speak loud when no one's around, but if I can, I'll try and turn the volume up so you can hear the gunfire. There must be an army base or target range somewhere, because I can hear gunfire in the background. Can make sure that David hasn't phoned me. Nope. So that's the other thing, guys and girls. I'll leave each time I come here, I always leave the camera going. Try and get out of the way of the sun so I can actually see where I'm going. So yeah, I always keep the camera going. If I see someone, I stop talking because it'll look weird because I'm talking to myself. But I keep the camera going, only because Brookwood Cemetery is, again, I could have got this wrong. It's try and remember now. I think it's over 2,000 people buried here, and the same with the other side. Over 2,000 people buried here, and I think it's something stupid like 2,000 acres of land. I know the numbers are high. Again, I don't know the exact number without looking. But the cemetery is so big, and there's so many people buried here, that I'm not gonna just film the best bits. I want to show you guys as much as I can. Even if I filmed the area 1,000 times, there's always something to see. So I feel there's more to see now because it's winter. And obviously there's not much in the way of vegetation, so you can see the graves a little bit better. Where in the summertime, everything, all the grass, all the bushes and trees are all in full bloom, so you're not going to be able to see the graves properly. So there's always something to see. Like even in the trees. Let's see if I can get over there. Even in the trees there are forgotten graves. Let's see if I can get over there, guys. Forgotten graves where obviously wildlife have taken over and they're kind of forgotten about. And again, there's people that buried here that don't have a headstone. So there's a grave over there in the distance. I think there might be one over here. Oh, okay, it's just a swamp. Not a swamp, but like a little gully. But yeah, there is a drainage system here as well. Drain away all the water. Right, let's get back on the main footpath. ground is frozen. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the ground is frozen, but it feels kind of spongy as well because of all the moss. But yeah, so this is the other thing I want to talk to you guys about as well while I've got you alone, is this year where I don't get many views, I don't get many likes or comments, or my watch hours are not very good. So I was thinking, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting, but I am kind of cutting back on how many videos I'm going to be posting. I will be cutting back on how many videos I'll be making as well. Yeah, so I'll be cutting back on how much I make. So this is what I'm kind of talking about with like the greys in the trees. And like I said, there's a couple over here as well in the trees. But like I said, guys, I'm not quitting YouTube. It's just that I'm cutting back on how many I make. I see David, but I don't think you see me. So I'm just going to make a quick short here, guys. If I remember how to do it. So yeah, I'm just making a quick short. But what I'm going to do as well is with these shorts is I'm going to do the main video or videos, and then on my way back on the way back I'll be making shorts on the way back, so it won't interfere in the video, so to speak. I did see David, but I have no idea where he's gone. He was walking along here, but yeah, don't know where he's gone. Don't know whether he's looking for me or... But yeah, anyway, so these graves are so old and worn that trying to find... So this one here looks like it says Grace. This one here, all I can see is wood. But anything else, it's... And these ones I have no idea. No idea on these two. But yeah, because where they're under the trees, they get worn away quite a bit. Pray for the soul of William Kinston, who died on what? Again, very hard to read. So, the grave of William. So this is the grave of William. Not sure, he said died on, but I can't read a date. But it's William. One tucked away in the corner here, behind a massive tree. Jimmy, husband and father and grandfather. Died 20th of June 1992, age 66. So not that long ago. And loving daughter and sister Mary Rose. Died 4th of September 19, I think it's either 50 or 62. Age 16 months. And then also somebody else. Florence, I think. Again, yeah. But again, forgotten about, and the graves are not that old. Ooh. That grave is not really particularly old, but forgotten about. Like I said, David is around here somewhere. I have seen him. He was around here somewhere, but I lost him. So, like I said, it's not a paranormal video. It's more of an explore video. William Swansea, born 23rd of the 9th, 1901, died 25th of the 12th, 1977. Yeah, there's another forgotten grave. But it does look rather nice. But the graves are within the trees, so to speak. But give it another 40 years and these graves will be lost within time. Rose Annie Oliver died 13th of January 1923, aged 50 years. Again, I can only pick up Scott and Spedding, I think Spedding. Yeah. But yeah, I said I love these old, even these ones, like the very old style graves. But even these ones are nice. I like looking at these. Captain, I think Herbert John, died I think 16th of July 1931, aged 60 years, until the dawn. So, like I said, guys and girls, if you like the video, if you like this kind of video, please like and leave a comment. Yeah, it costs me a lot of money to come to places like this. Charles Stanley Young Died the 3rd of August 1936. He was 15. Got marrying young wife and mother. Died 8th of February 1979. She was 90. So you got at least 3, maybe 4 people there. Buried in that one. Again, 1979, not old, so they've still got a family about, but no one comes and sees them. Love and memory of my beloved daughter LVA. No, I'm not even trying to pronounce that name. LVA. Died November 12, 1921. She was 28 years. But yeah. Yeah, I can't read it. I was hoping that I could read that one of the statue on it, but 20 years Kathy. July 13th, 1937. She was 20. Just trying to think, guys, where to go. Ooh. Right, walking on people's graves. Again, I can't quite read that one, but I thought I would share it. So I'm going to try and get back onto the main path. I just have to make sure I put my train ticket in my pocket, because I'm worried about losing it. So that's why I'm just standing here for a second. Keep putting my hands in my pockets to keep them warm. I'm worried about losing my train ticket. Right, I'm back. Done a couple of shorts. Yeah, still don't know where David's gone. But there's a modern day, well, I'll call it modern mausoleum just here. Again, I've done a couple of videos on that before when I was trying to look for someone but couldn't find them. A church as well, but we'll check out the church in a second. Normally when I come here, normally by now, there's like a bunch of people hanging around, and I can't really get close to it. I looked over just a moment ago and I thought over there was a person standing there, but it's not, it's a statue. Edith O'Neill died 4th of Feb 1960. She was 87. So let me know, guys, if you're still with me. If you're still with me, please leave a comment below that you're still here watching this video. It means the world to me if you watch till the end. Even if you're doing the house cleaning or taking the dog out for a walk, or you're doing your weekly shop in a supermarket somewhere, please leave a comment below. You know, that you watch until the end, because I do appreciate it, guys, especially when it's -2 and it's freezing cold. Yeah, I can't quite read that one. I'll check out the church in a minute, guys. Looks like it's shut, but we'll still have a look. Yeah. I'm trying to also make myself look obvious for David as well. If you're not sure who David is my partner in crime. He's off doing his thing. Obviously I'm here doing mine. Again, some of these graves I can't read or get to. Yeah. Jess. So Peter, born 25th of December, Christmas Day, 25th December, 1978. Died 27th of December, 1978. So I think they're brother and sister. Yeah, so this one here, this little white one, twins. They're both born on the same day, 25th of December, 1978. Both died, well no actually, sorry, one of them died 27th of December, 1978. The other one died 16th of January, 1979. Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye out for David, but yeah, or at least try to make myself noticeable. Matthew James. There's one here. Fascinate, 20th of Jan, 1983. So literally couple of months before I was born. He was 5.5. Sweet memories, dear Matty. Beloved son and brother. Our darling son James. I think all I can read is 96. This one here, 96. Maybe Anne died 5th of April 1949. So this one must be a family grave, because we got Harold, same last name, died 17th of April 1952, and Eleanor, 13th of March 1961. So yeah, little family grave there going on. Got this one at the back here, which I feel kind of drawn to. Again, can't quite read it, but July 1928. but I can't quite read the rest of it. Sorry guys, I'm just changing them into Ava. So we got Mary Elizabeth Reed, March 1925 to February 2009. And we got John, he died in America, June 1929, March 2011. And you got these ones, which I just looked at, which look really nice. Carmen. Born June 14th, 1891. Died Feb 10th, 1967. We've got Matthew, that's the husband of Carmen. Died in 1942. So this one here is the son of the ones I've just read. Didn't say the name though. But this is the son, and this one is the daughter. But again, don't say the name. Yeah, you got a family there, family plot. You got the father, the mother, the son, and the daughter. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to make a quick short on those. I'm going to make a quick short on those videos. So I will be back, guys. I will be back. But just trying to find ones I can read, guys. Like I said, I like the old style graves, but some of them you can't read. Like this one here, I think. Yeah, nice grave, but can't read the names. Funny enough guys, my nose is not actually running, because normally when it's freezing cold my nose is like a river, and it's not today. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to cut the video here for a brief moment. There's a couple of graves here that I want to do a short on, so I'm going to cut the video, then I'll replay. I'll be back.